What's up, everybody? Do you like blocking? If you said no, then too bad. You actually have to block a lot in this game. But you did come to the right place for help. Here's a little advice for people who are struggling on defense. Before I actually get into the tips I have, the main thing you have to remember is there's honestly only one truly nightmare defensive situation, and that is of course a well-built snap setup. Outside of that, you will always have some type of option. Another thing I'm going to note real quick too is that you should also be prepared for the attacking player to have something that's prepared for defense. That's just player interaction. You can't really get too upset that you don't always get out from offense very easily without practice. I understand that it feels bad because offense is admittedly more easy to practice than defense, but as you gain experience and practice yourself, you will get better at planning and applying the game's options against attacking players. So my first tip here is about reflecting versus guarding. Reflect recovers faster than guard in almost all cases, so there are cases where a successful reflect means you might be able to act a reversal, or you might be able to move. It will depend on the situation. You have to experiment with this for yourself, but it creates a gap, as you can see here, that was not there before. So tip number 2 is that invincible moves are easier in this game to input than other games. So it's easier to input them and return to guard. We call this a type of fuzzy defense in the scene, and I'll be making a video about this on a later date. But the main thing to remember is that you can input an invincible move like Vegeta's DP and return to guard in a smooth motion, meaning they shouldn't be able to hit you low if they do. This is a little bit hard to practice, but if you get it down, it helps your defense a lot. So tip number 3 is how to actually perform a delayed up tech on soft knockdown. As you may or may not know, you can choose to do a delayed up tech on soft knockdowns, and you do this by holding down until right before you touch the ground and then hold up. And when you do it right, you should get up significantly later than normal. The opponent would have to have a setup already for this, or they have to read you, and it gives you a very strong option for when they don't have an assist to help them cover techs. So my last piece of advice is actually my whole inspiration for making this video. It's how to actually use guard cancel, because most people think guard cancel is not that strong of a mechanic. If there's anything you take away from this video, it should be this rule. You want to aim to guard cancel the startup of attacks, not blocking attacks, the startup of attacks. So you see here in this random recording that I have one string into standing medium and one string into crouching medium. I'm aiming to guard cancel the standing medium. This is so that you can both see the timing of successful guard cancel and how people will try to bait your guard cancel. As far as the interaction between you and your attacker as far as guard canceling, there's a lot that could be talked about, but the basic thing that will help you immediately is that you want to guard cancel the startup of attacks. That is how you will get these guard cancels to hit. Hopefully all these tips helped. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time.